Hey guys, sorry I've been a bit of a ghost recently online, but sometimes life gets in the way, but hopefully I'm back. Um, Always getting a lot of comments, which is great. I really appreciate them. They make me feel good and give me information about what you're looking for. Uh, so I've got a bunch of stuff to catch up on. This one's uh, game with a student. I posted one recently with a reverse handicap. This too is a reverse handicap. And now I'm hoping it's not the same one, but we'll see. Okay, this guy's been doing really well at 40 points reverse Komi. Um, he had the hardest time going from Q mentality to Don mentality. Very hard for him. And he's been making it the last couple months. The problem is, and I want his name. Well, he won't mind. Um, when he plays against rational moves, okay, he's got it covered. He knows what that means, and he knows how to find a good next move. But when he plays against crazy Q moves, what do you do? So he's still playing at a Q level, but here, 30-point reverse Komi, which is not that much, and I resigned. I was Yeah. So let's have a look. Okay. Well, one could think about playing high, and if white kicks, um, pinch back. A lot of things could happen here, but no problem playing this. We're far from the 4-4. Now, I'd rather not play the standard move here because his next move is so easy, you know. Uh, so I come all the way with the pinch. Two things about this. One, I can play away. If he attacks me, I can play away again if I want to, and I'll still be okay. Um, or I can just respond. It's not like everything's fine. So I don't have a great need here. So I go all the way, which supports them, but I'm playing a more active move. So if this were a 9-Don game, which it's not, the game would be all about, can black make this overextension? Can he get profit from it? If white makes this extension natural as just part of the floor of the game, then white's up like a move, if that makes sense. Certainly makes sense. There's actually no need to play here at all. This is certainly reasonable. Jaseki's here. He's always had trouble with this Jaseki. He played this way and then out. The problem is it gives a 3 in a row shape. So now there's a problem. He plays this way. He can't capture the stone. He's got to pull back. And then, he's all cut apart here, or rather surrounded in the corner. So it's too weak. Now, if we do this first, now we've just gained a ton of liberties in the corner. Now we can jump. Or you can jump out here. This is okay. Now there's no more extra cuts. Or once more, and then jump. One of those variations. So I take advantage. He went this way, which probably right. This is okay. Let's imagine this. And we're seeing that the black group only has one eye. And this doesn't really count because it's a ko. So black has no interest in living in ko here. So instead, he could play this way. This isn't my sente, because as he responds, I'm about to die. And if I play this way, I'm about to die. I would need to fix. So in this case, this is probably a better next move. On the other hand, in ko, he can still capture. I don't, seems to me, if he gets his group out, I can't connect under and I'm not alive. It's just, I hate that. So I fix. Here's another way of fixing. Bigger. Yeah, but there's more Aji too. There's lots more that can happen here. Much more Aji. So keep it clean. Now, a moment ago, I went all the way to A to try to help support the B stones. Now he comes all the way here. Oh, that's too far from his A group that isn't alive yet. Yeah, but hard to attack, especially still the ko in the corner. So this is a very good and appropriate move. There's also the idea of approaching and approaching. There's a lot of ideas here. His is pretty basic. Okay, so I don't like this idea that he can just come in here and continue to hassle my stones. I prefer this not happen. So I go ahead and play this way. Totally supports my stones. They're now super strong. And I'm getting a great moyo going on. And I can start playing on top now. So very big move. He punishes my ignore. Now he has to figure out a way to work the bottom. For instance, this move. Okay. Seems a bit mamby-pamby. This one, yeah, possible. But this one, he lots of support and getting out into the center where White's moyo is. Way better idea. So his mistakes so far have been relatively minor. And one thing I've been pounding into his head is to not worry about the guy's moyo. Don't think it's some, oh, White's won the game. Look at that moyo. I've got to do something drastic. No, you don't. I had actually just finished showing him a 7-dan game, 8-dan game, where Black never came in the moyo. He didn't see a need, but it looked huge, and it was huge. But Black won by like 3 points. Correct judgment. Okay. I don't know this Joseki, but this Hane, let's look at it this way. Black, white, black. The cut works. I don't think I would do it exactly in this way. Maybe I would, I don't know. But the cut works if black uses up that liberty. Okay, so I hane, he cuts. Interesting. I forgot he did that. Again, I don't know Joseki. I wonder if he should continue into my moil. Like if I fix and he fixes, it's a really strong presence in my moil. This is hard for me. I can't imagine the cut's correct. Like 3-point loss, according to Cochrane, that kind of thing. That's my guess. Anyway, well, I'll take my Sente. I don't want to get cut here. And this is Sente. Okay. And then get out. Ladder works for me. He decides he needs to deal with the left. Now I've got two options here. Option one, loose ladder. He gets out. Tari, take, Tari, fill, here. Looks good. His little bottom area isn't growing hardly at all. My center is growing a great, and the ladder works for me. So I should have done this. Instead, I pressed again in Sente and then basically killed the stones in a ladder or a net. But this move is the same thing. So one, growing my moil, love that. Two, stopping him from coming in as he's growing his little area, which supports this idea. So it's a vital point. So again, if he comes out, I'll win the fight. Okay, he plays here, Tari, which is me. I now have them in a net. He should probably play this right away and test me. Do you want to capture those guys or not? Is that really a test? If I do nothing, he comes out. No, that's good for black. So we should probably play this. I'll come out and this sort of game. Okay, he comes out, reasonable. Well, we respond once for sure because I can't even hane here. Really weak. So responding once, double Sente. And then I can grow C, or his area is getting awfully big, so I come in. Okay, I have Sente. I thought it would be great if I could split these groups. Then something's going to die. It's pretty nasty, but I don't see how. But I can, as I work with his gap, I'll be getting a few white stones to help bridge my gap. So that's all I'm doing is getting something of a bridge. It plays, I play. Good enough. I don't think there's any Sente here. So I grow it and grow it. So I got quite the moil. This, I could never figure out if this was a good move or not. It strikes me as like a brilliant move. Shoulder hit. That's great. very much disturbing my moyo, taking out a bit of a chunk. And then, is it a weak blackstone? I don't think so. If I try to actually kill it and don't, it'd be game losing. I mean, he would be running into my moyo as I try to kill him. And that's just, I mean, if he lived, all my points would be gone. So I pulled back. It's the safe. If you don't know about the life and death of things, then just back off. So I enter his area. Most of you know this Joseki, where I get the Panuki at A and he captures the 3B stones. There's there's two Aji points here. Sometimes white wants to grow the top, and if black ignores, then this is Sente to kill the corner. So sometimes we use this move. In this case, I don't want this move. The other one is I now get this 2 moves in a row. This one threatens to kill the corner and then jump out. And I have to consider, is there a chance I can live here? If so, then this is a little better for running, maybe. But I decided I better just run out because he's kind of thick here. This was a very interesting move. One could think of A, but one thing about A, if I run out and run out, trouble on top. So this is probably better. But this had a feel to it. It says my B group actually isn't alive yet, and I'd like some points on the left. I'm not against it. I think it's not best, but I like the idea. I get out. He threatens to surround me. Here he is surrounding me and goes for the cut. Now, remember A. This is part of what makes A strong. A gave black a nice little base, something in the basement to help you fight the monsters that are coming. That's a silly way of saying it. But what do? The cut works. I don't see me haunting there and getting cut. So I think there's a chance he should just give these stones up. This sort of thing. Because here he is starting a fight, and it worked. I couldn't read it out. He can't read it out. Saying, no, this looks good to me, is what he's saying. Now, one of the things here is this is Sente. If I go to cut him, I die. Okay, so that's a big piece. So he cuts me. And this still doesn't quite bridge the gap. This is still Sente, but at least I can live. He goes to surround in the same time. This is probably, I would consider, the best move of the game for him. This move is filled with complexities, cuts everywhere for everybody. Insanely complex. But what he did was he played, how do you say this? On principle, without fear. And this is a big thing for him. A lot of players, they're afraid to leave cuts and start fights and stuff. But he's got to break this line or it simply won't work. So anyway, I'm rambling here, but boom, boom. I go for the cut. He says, I'm going to come in. I decide, if I'd let him in here, I have to kill this. It's just weak here. So I thought I needed to fix. Here, is that a bit greedy? It's such good shape and it hurts his bottom area territory. And all of a sudden, he's got more liberties than I do. So if I say Atari, and I can't even cut him. So I got to come back and play here. And I thought I had Sente. So I played away. But he can just cut. And if I say Atari, I die. This is like, we counted it. It was about 18 points. I didn't see it. He did see it. But he thought, there's some nasty stuff in here. I don't want white coming in here and doing all this nasty stuff. So yeah, I can kill. But I can also save. He made a rational decision to save. I thought that was brilliant. And then I come back, oh, I didn't see that, and I fixed it. And I resigned here. I think I'm like 5 points ahead, maybe a little bit more without the reverse Komi. But with 30 points, he's well ahead. I mean, even if he's only ahead by 10, we're near end game. It's just he's too far ahead. So I thought some great stuff. If you can catch this idea of things he's doing here that cues normally wouldn't. I think, to me, that's the big takeaway is I've been trying to get him to see these things, and he's been seeing them for a little while, but just glimpses. And all of a sudden, about 6 weeks ago, he's like, he played a great game, and he played another great game. It's like, this is like his fifth good game, strong groups, plenty of territory. So, okay, there you go. Catch y'all later. Bye.